Hey guys, what's up? This is Ethan from. You can still call me Crazy Eights if you want, but it's like Ethan's Tarantulas, whichever's fine. Anyway, this is just a quick update on my arboreal enclosures. I recently set them up using. They're a vendor. They're a vendor, but they're also like a company, and they also show up at expos. A company called Dirt Daddy. These are their links here. Um, and they have some really good substrate. It's a mix of charcoal, I think sphagnum moss. I can't remember all the ingredients, but you can find out when you're on there. But it's really good stuff. This is my feather leg baboon enclosure. In the middle is my avic, and then far right is my a metallica. So yeah, that's I got them set up on drainage layers as well because I was recommended that it's best to have them on drainage layer setups. But yeah, that is it. Actually, I'll take you on a quick tour. It's a little messy in here. Apologies about that. But that's my smithy enclosure. Um, True pureblood smithy. I got the spider plant here. I think it's what they're called, spider plant. That's my curly hair next to it, the pothos plant. Desert blonde down there. Got a bunch of succulents in here, and then that's my Arizona ebony. I forget the other part of the scientific name. It's my G Porteri. That's the enclosure it's in. She's pretty much active like all the time. She only really like goes in her hide at night or when she eats, but that's about it. She pretty much just stays out and walks around. She's like webbed a lot in there. This is my P. Cancerides, or Pamphobetes Cancerides. Put a bunch of plants in there. I've had to rearrange this one a lot, but she hides in here. She likes to be secluded. And I got some driftwood and some cork bark just sitting there, and I got the water dish there, and then that's my tail slip scorpion enclosure. And this is my pinkfoot enclosure. May have to redo this one because drainage layers sometimes work out, but they don't always work out. Like the water doesn't always like get to the very bottom, and when it does, it doesn't tend to evaporate too extremely well, even with the halogen lamps that I use in the lights. That's my GBB enclosure. I put some. They don't like an insane amount of humidity, but they like a little bit of moisture. Like they don't like it like terribly dry. Um, but I got trade scantia plants in there, and I got the springtails and ice pods. They like to run around down there, and then that's my pet dirt enclosure. Actually, my fauna pelmasimani, my striped knee, but it just pretty much just stays at the very bottom. And then that's my black hole spider enclosure. I got this from Marshall Arachnids. I'm going. You should look up Marshall Arachnids. He's the guy Ryan Marshall on Facebook. He's got some really good substrate and just like setups in general and just like good tips. Like he's the reason I started using halogen lamps first place because they act like an artificial sun. So I noticed the tarantulas will come out sometimes sit and just bask like these guys are doing now. Like it acts like an artificial sun. Like people will say in their setups like, oh, don't use light, it's bad. Like depends on what wattage of light you use and how do they regulate the temperature in the wild. But anyway, enough of that. This is my Grammostola octeon, the mature male. I'm not sure if he made a sperm yet, but he's definitely a mature male. He's got the hooks. Um, that's a plant I put in there, and then this is my Grammostola pulchra, which is an immature male. I found out a few months ago, and I also got a plant in there as well. And yeah, that's all setups. Oh, and then these are my dubias. So sorry for stealing the light from the Dirt Daddy sponsorship I was doing, but these are my guys at the bottom. They love chicken pellets. I gotta put some lettuce and some more carrots in there. Yeah, there's a lot of them in here. I got a ton. These are what I like to call somewhat free food, which are basically free food. Just gotta keep it ventilated. Yeah, Snipe loves them, and these guys just thrive. It's great. All right, guys. It wasn't exactly a short video, but this is it. Apologies again for the dirtiness. Got a vacuum in here, but this is the whole setup. These are all my enclosures here, and then I'm hoping that the Dirt Daddy substrate stuff works out. Because I've redone these setups a lot. I've gone back and forth with drainage layers and not using drainage layers. Like I've tried not to, but it just sometimes they just don't work out. But hopefully this will work, and it looks like so far it's draining pretty well. And thanks again for supplying the substrate and making it exist. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you guys like my channel so far, please like and subscribe. And I also have a TikTok, Tarantula King, just all lowercase. And I also have an Instagram account, The Nerd Who Likes Spiders, and my YouTube link is on there as well. So yeah, see you guys.